Make sure you go into 2024 clear. Make sure you go into it clearly. What I mean by that is before the clock strikes 12 on December 31st, you've already sat down and wrote out and thought about what you want to accomplish, what you want to do in 2024, and how you want to do it. Like, by March, I'm going to do this. By April, I'm going to do that. By July, I'm going to do this. And not just, I'm talking about everything across your life. Not just I want to make this amount of money or I want to have this job, but I want to be in this place in terms of my physical fitness. I want to be in this place in terms of doctor's appointments. I want to be in this place in terms of relationship with family. I'm talking about your whole life. What improvements, what plans, what things do you want to make happen across the entirety of your life this year? Because a lot of times we'll say, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to get a summer body. Oh, I want to make $80,000. That's good to start, but really, really dig deep. Relationship with friends, with family, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. You're planning for the future. Like, really think about everything in your life that you would like to improve upon realistically in 2024 and actually write it down and then try to map it out. And let me just tell you this right now. Listen. Trying to make content as your goal for 2024, that's not a real plan. I hate to say it, but come on now. I'm not saying that you can't make money and make a career out of doing content, but what I'm saying is everybody is making content. Everybody. You got Disney Plus, Discovery Plus, Paramount Plus, BET Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Apple Plus, Prime Video. Then you got what else? Tubi and it's some black app that I forgot the name of it. It's just so much stuff. Then of course you got 1,000,001 YouTube channels, 100,000 Rumble channels, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You have to understand there is content everywhere because we have now entered in an age where most people are looking for and need to be entertained and filled with content 24/7. You have people, they'll watch sports. Then after they watch the sports, they'll turn on ESPN and FS1, and they'll watch some of the shows that talked about the sports they just watched. Then they'll go to YouTube, and there's all these different YouTube shows about the sports. Because people need 24-hour loops of entertainment. This is how bad it's gotten. There are YouTube channels that have 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views. And all they do is record conversations from Clubhouse and upload it to YouTube. That's all they do. They'll listen to a fringe celebrity on a panel with a bunch of people who they never heard of talk about celebrities that nobody involved in the situation even knows, and tens of thousands of people will watch this. And so what you have to understand is, I'm not saying if you have something you're passionate about, you shouldn't do it. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if you're thinking, okay, I'm going to make this content because it's a quick flip, it's a quick hustle, I won't have to work a real job and get my hands dirty. Listen, no. That's not a real plan. You need a plan that incorporates something that you're good at and passionate about, not some quick flip hustle. Because that's really how so many people get scammed. I want to find a way to make a whole lot of money while doing virtually nothing. So when someone comes along and says, hey, you can flip houses and make millions of dollars. You don't even got to use your money. You can use somebody else's money. People just buy into that. They don't even think, hey, that don't even make no sense. But that's what you have to do. You got a few days left. It's time for you to walk into 2024 clear. Write down what you want to do and how you want to do it. Because there's going to be so much opportunity for people who are focused and handling their business. Because like I just said, there are so many people who need a 24-hour loop of distractions to get through the day, to get through life. There are so many people who want to live through everybody else because they don't got much going on. Now is the time for you to get out there and make something happen. I said it before, I'll say it again. Now is the perfect time to win. Now's the perfect time. There are so many people distracted by so many things that do not even matter. Now, this is the perfect time for you to get on your grind and win. While everybody else wants to talk about Simone Biles and her boyfriend. While everybody else wants to talk about P. Diddy and the allegations against him and T.D. Jakes. And while everybody is still having debates about LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now is the time for you to handle business and win. Now's the time. Now's the time for you to really get focused on being reliable, hardworking, organized, focused, a man of your word, detail-oriented, value adding, skilling up. Now's the time. While everybody else is so consumed, while everybody else is on the shade room, then they go from shade room to spiritual word. Then they go from there to Tasha K. Then they go from Tasha K to the Breakfast Club. Then they go from the Breakfast Club to Joe Budden. Then they go from Joe Budden to academic. While everybody's doing that, so think about it. 2024 is a year of great opportunity. The number of people watching No Jumper is alarming. Seriously, the number of people watching No Jumper is alarming. The number of people following Krishan Rock is alarming. The number of people who have a Zeus Network subscription is alarming. The number of adults over 30 who still watch The Breakfast Club at this age, still watching Hot 97, still listening to Funkmaster Flex. At this age, the number of people who want to listen to relationship conversations still, even though they've heard them all. There are so many people who live to be distracted, which makes this the perfect opportunity for you to win. The one thing you got to do, you got to clean up some of the distractions in your life. Now, we all have fun. We all unwind. We all kick back. The issue is the amount. So I watch sports. I'm not saying don't watch sports, but what I am saying is if you're going to watch the sports, you don't also have to watch ESPN after that, and then FS1 after that, and then you go to YouTube, you're watching Gilbert Arenas, and then All the Smoke, and then Jeff Teague's podcast, and then Shannon Sharp show, and then you're watching Dreamer Pro Sports, and no. That's too much. That's way too much. Once again, I'm not saying don't consume entertainment because I'm going to consume some myself. But what I'm saying is going into 2024, you need to make a cut. Not only in the amount of content that you consume, but the type of concept that you consume. Like if you scroll down your feed on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, everybody that's talking about, oh man, black women don't want to be married, and anybody talking gender war stuff at all, you need to unsubscribe, unfollow, click do not recommend post. You need to get all that stuff, just get all of it out of here. Shade Room, Spiritual Word, Tasha K, Obsidian, Satan the Sinner, Lead Attorney, Tommy Sotomayor, everybody in that kind of lane, unfollow. You don't need to be listening to that next year at all. That stuff does not make you productive, nor does it get you a woman. It really doesn't do anything for you at all. You need to completely quit all that stuff cold turkey. And then all the entertainment stuff that you're following. First of all, if it's about celebrity gossip and rapper gossip, and you don't unsubscribe. You don't need, for what? Because once you cut out the circular conversations, the dysfunctional conversations, the low IQ conversations, now you have time for some more stuff about finances, personal growth, spiritual growth, health. So cut all that stuff and replace it with just one or two pieces of content in a positive area. Because once again, not only are you cleaning up the stuff that you're listening to, you're decreasing the amount of stuff that you're listening to overall, and you're changing some of the stuff you listen to. So you're going to take your overall content consumption down, I want to say 40, 50%. Then of the 50% you got left, you want half of that to be about something that's actually positive and helpful in your life. Like if you scroll down your stuff and it's a whole lot of celebrity news, whole lot of celebrity gossip, rappers and singers and IG personalities and bloggers and gender war stuff, hey man, you can't win like that. You can't win like that. So clean it up. That's what you should be doing between now and 12 o'clock on the 31st. Cleaning up your social, getting ready to decrease the amount of social that you're consuming, really planning out what you want to do and how you're going to do it. And let's get to it.